bank your maker, stack your paper with a real one. Major key, clavinet, lead a mother gon' read like.
For the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Opening day festivities wrapping up, and we'll be back to get this season started right after this. Petco Park in beautiful downtown San Diego. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the San Diego Padres. Hi folks, John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. So the San Diego Padres find themselves as underdogs as the curtain rises on the season. Singy, what do you say in the clubhouse when a lot of folks are writing you off before the first pitch is even thrown?
Just say forget all that, Boog. Block out the noise because the season is decided on the field, okay? So there's still talent on this roster, and if one or two players have big years, they could be right in the thick of the race. That's a good point, Chris. Seems like every year we see at least one team unexpectedly make a run, and maybe this season they could be that team. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
Now bring it back, getting what's finally mine. Yeah, side with me because we finally signed.
Top of the sixth inning, and now it's Gavin Lux.
The second baseman, Gavin Lux.
And a foul ball. The 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. He's already homered in this game. Just missed.
You know, the first manager to ever win a game here at Petco Park was Tony Gwynn. Yes, Tony Gwynn. They had a college baseball tournament here in March 2004, and Tony managed San Diego State to a win.
Strike one.
Now there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Lifted in the air down the left side. That gets down for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Starts him with a breaking ball, but that's a pitch he's really comfortable hitting. You can't rely on breaking stuff to be automatic out pitches against him.
To second, there's one, and that's 2. One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Padres nothing.
When I come out, they run out. I'll be working that stage to the sun out. Your boy cooked, I'm blown up. Time to lace my boots.
Back here in San Diego, we go bottom 6. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ha-Seong Double. Ohtani back to work. The shortstop takes the ball. And that one fouled off. At the belt and fires.
Nope. Ball.
Fastball for a strike. And the count is even 2-2. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And there's one down.
The third baseman, number 13. Manny.
Here's Manny Machado. 1 for 2.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
And Manny gets a piece. All right, Singy, you know him at Dork. Shohei Ohtani. Go back to May 5th, 2022 at Fenway Park. He tossed a complete game through 99 pitches. Get this, 81 strikes. It was the most strikes thrown with less than 100 pitches in a game since they started tracking pitch counts.
That's just unreal.
Wouldn't chase that time.
2 balls, 1 strike.
On the ground. And that chance handled. Sends it to first. And that quickly 2 away.
The right fielder.
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
He's so solid, calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air.
Fastball for a strike.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Nothing doing there for the Friars. Still behind by a count of 1-0. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy.
Max Muncy.
And here it comes. That's to third, and that one handled. Fires across the diamond. 1 up, 1 down.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Will Smith.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. First round pick out of Louisville in 2016. That one's in there. Strike 1.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And the right-hander deals. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. And now here is James Outman. In the air out towards right center. Merrill flashes the leather on the run and catch.
Now batting.
Here's
left
Teoscar
fielder,
Hernandez.
Teoscar Hernandez.
That misses the zone. Ball 1. I got to call NLDS Game 4 here in 2022 at Petco Park. where the Padres knocked out their rivals, the LA Dodgers. The place was just nuts the entire game. This ball is roped, and it gets down into the gap in right center. Coming home. He'll score easily, and they lead by 2. Pulls into third safely with a triple.
Got the job done to put him up by 2. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here's Jason Hayward. And there's a foul ball. 2 outs and a runner at third here on opening day.
1-1.
This one in the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Swing and a foul straight back. 2 outs. Pitch misses there. Yeah, that's ball 2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Hernandez on third with 2 out. Towards first. Cronenworth takes it himself. They limit the damage here. Run-scoring triple here for the Dodgers. And it's 2-zip Dodgers. You're dialed into the show. Bottom of the 7th, digging in, Luis Campusano.
Leading up for the Padres, the catcher, Luis.
And the right-hander back to work. Out to short. Betts up with it. Gets it to first. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Well, that was a good job to make sure he had a good handle on the baseball to get off a strong throw. And sometimes guys will rush that, and that's the difference. Right there, it ended up being a close play, but he got it.
Now here's Jake Cronenworth. And that is cut on and missed. That's strike 1.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
The Padres trailing by 2 here the bottom of the 7th. And a pitch. Hit in the air, center field. Outman should have this one. Out number 2.
Now that's the designated hitter.
Now batting Jurickson Profar.
Well, both sides equally as strong, so not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Hernandez makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Padres nothing. Back here at Petco Park, we're at the top of the 8th. Stepping in, Mookie Betts. Musgrove back to work. Just missed. There's a strike to Mookie.
That curveball's been a big pitch for him today. He's been able to get ahead in the count with it. He's also been able to use it to put guys away.
Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. And the righty deals. Bounced up the middle. Bogarts fields it cleanly to first. First out in the top of the 8th.
Up next is the second baseman, Gavin
Here's the second baseman, Gavin Lux. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. That clips the corner.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And a swing and a miss.
0-2.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Bounce to the right side. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. He's already homered here in this one. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
2 outs, base is empty. And that's downstairs and outside.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you if he will.
That one misses. 3-0.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
That one ripped. Merrill makes the catch, and that'll do it. No runs, no hits, no errors. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Padres nothing. On to the bottom of the 8th. Down the left fielder, Jose Azocar. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 1. So he's back out to begin the 8th. Been a really nice outing for him so far, Singy.
He's blown the ball really well. Kept hitters off balance, and he's been very efficient with that pitch count. But at this point, even though it's been relatively low, you start keeping an eye on it to make sure that he doesn't have any fatigue and injure himself.
Next for the Padres, Jackson Merrill.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat: get that first hit at the big league level.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Next offering upstairs. And another ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
One out, base is empty. That one almost got him. And there's ball 4.
That's ball 4. Take your base.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction. Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Bogarts has to step out of the way for ball 1. With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
That's the ball.
Wouldn't chase that time.
2-0.
Ohtani picks to first. Merrill back on a dive.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
The batter, the shortstop,
Ha-Seong Kim now at the plate. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Gets him to chase after that one.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have range. And close holes that, are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
That missed
One
by
ball,
a
two
lot.
strikes.
And the count 1-2.
Hogan, the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense.
He's under it at first, and that'll do it. Totally dominant on the mound as he's through 8 without surrendering a run. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Padres nothing. All set to start the 9th in this one. Here's Shohei Ohtani.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
Number 1 into the game. Yeah, this is the best way to make your major league debut. No one on base.
Yeah, you're already going to be a little nervous out there, so I think it's a nice job by the skipper to get him in here without any added pressure with traffic on the bases.
The pitch. That one ripped right center field. Going, gone. Shohei Ohtani goes deep. It's 3-0.
He wasted no time in that at bat, swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Here's Muncy to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Left-hand hitter waits to the right side, and he picks it up in foul territory. Here's the 0-2. And he chases that one. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Smith, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. High fly ball out to left field. Azokar sizes this one up, makes the catch for the out.
The center fielder, number 33.
And next for LA, James Outman. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a tapper. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away.
The left fielder.
And up next for Los Angeles, Teoscar Hernandez. And that's ripped into left, base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
So the Padres with a new arm on the mound, Robert Suarez.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Jason Hayward. That's
the
off
ball.
the mark, and that's ball one. That's ball for a strike. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Traffic on the bases with one already in here at the top of the ninth. Got him swinging. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. All set for the bottom of the ninth. Here's Manny Machado to start it off.
Manny Machado.
And a pitch. And a foul ball. Righty delivers. Lifted in the air, right center field. Hayward sizing this one up. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, right fielder.
So with one down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Late on that fastball.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
Next offering way upstairs.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
The 1-2. Flails at that one. It's a strikeout. So they're down to their final out. Luis Campusano getting ready to hit. The Padres trailing by 3. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. Next offering is fouled back. Ohtani is just one strike away.
That's the ball down.
Off the mark there. 1-2 to count.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
The pitch. On the ground, and this should do it. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Dodgers take the season opener and move to 1-0. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. We'd like to welcome those just tuning in on the show for a live look-in. You're right on time. Johnny Brito still on the mound to start this ninth inning. We'll see if he can wrap this one up and complete the shutout. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's Wilmer Flores.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition. Well, this guy on the mound's done a lot better than we would have expected, and the hitters just don't seem to have the right game plan. They're taking too many mistake pitches for called strikes.
I got to call NLDS Game 4 here in 2022 at Petco Park where the Padres knocked out their rivals, the LA Dodgers. The place was just nuts the entire game. Terrific fan support. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Soler in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. They say it went.
1-1.
Ripped into right center. Base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Mike Yastrzemski up here in the dirt, but kept close. Soler leads off first with one away. Strike on the inside corner.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And it's into the gap. And he's got a double, his fourth hit.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Lamont Wade Jr.
One away, runners at second and third. Here's Lamont Wade Jr. And first offering is fouled off. Left-hand batter waits. Close one, doesn't get the call. And now it's even 1-1. Next offering misses down and away.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
High fly ball down the left field line. Coming on Profar. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags from third. It's a sac fly as he comes across to score. It's 4-1.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Chapman in the box now. No balls and a strike. Not close with that one. 1-1. Headed down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. The Giants down to their final strike. Bounce to the left side, and that's just foul. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. Got it. And that'll do it.
Truth, not like these girls on the loose. I'll put up with you, babe. There's some things I won't take. Baby, don't feed me false. Yeah, that turns me off. If I things you want me to do. Don't need to sit down and talk. Already know what you are. Plastic on the floor, but it ain't from me. I'ma go to the place that I'd rather be. You could keep trying to explain to me. There's so many ways you could say to me.
They're coming through. They're coming for you. We know the truth. So we making moves. While they beating the block, we going straight to the top. So we gotta move in the same direction. Yeah. We gotta move, yeah. Time for a new revolution, yeah. We gotta move, yeah. You can't stop the message. Lies for sale, pay attention. This justice on suspicion. Don't wanna be.
Back here in San Diego, welcome in John Shambi and Chris Singleton. We've got one out here in inning number 7. One down. Dansby Swanson stands in. 1 for 3.
Swanson, former first-round pick by the Arizona Diamondbacks, Vanderbilt player in college World Series player, all that good stuff, but really coming into his own.
Runner takes off. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Profar has a beat on it. Tries to make the play, but it's foul.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt.
Got him looking. That's out number 2.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Ian Happ up to hit.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
On the ground, right side. Bogarts tosses to first, and that is the 3rd out of the inning but they scored 3 times to even it up. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. We are deadlocked at 8 apiece. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Julian Merriweather. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. 3 for 3 with a pair of home runs and a single. Here comes a pitch. On a line, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Now a chance for Luis Campusano. And a swing and a miss there. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. This one in the air right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. Here's the switch hitting left fielder Jurickson Profar. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. First pitch misses. With the go-ahead run at first here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Next pitch is outside. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Matthew Batten in the San-Diego on-deck circle.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Sizes this one up. That's out number 2.
Now batting the designated hitter,
Matthew Batten, the next up for the Padres. 1 for 2. Merriweather checks over to first, and he's back.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
That's a ball.
In the dirt. Caught in a rundown now. And they put the tag on him for the out. And we're back. We go to the 8th. Now it's Yan Gomes. The pitch. Wouldn't chase that time.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Yan Gomes waits. And that one fouled off. And now it's filled up. Mike Tauchman waiting to hit for the Cubs. And a pitch. Line to left. Coming on Profar. He's there. He's got it.
Good piece of hitting right there. Nice hard line drive to the outfield. You're trying to get on base, represent that go-ahead run. Can't hang your head on that at all.
Tauchman swings through it for strike 1.
0-1.
Now this is in the air down the line. Giving chase. Can't get there. This one lands foul.
Got to be careful here. This is the type of hitter that can punish you. Even with...
Caught him looking for the K.
I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else. Anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift in a 2-strike count. But sometimes you just get fooled and you got to tip your cap.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Seiya Suzuki.
And this is a big at-bat coming, Boog. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
That's in for a strike. That's through there for a strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
That's a base hit, and that turns the lineup over.
Now, just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. That could be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the second baseman, Nico Horner. That's in there, and it's 0-1. Ball 1 there, but he scrambles back. Two outs. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Got him! Out number 3. Cubs lead 1, and this remains an 8 all time. Now into the game, Miguel Amaya. He takes over as the new first baseman. And now the DH, Matthew Betts.
For the Padres, the designated hitter, Matthew Betts.
And he deals. This one high in the air to left center. Hauls it in for the out. Now here's Jake Cronenworth. He's already homered in this game. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. And he takes it himself for the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And now the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. Gets the call. 0-1.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they creeping into my mind right now.
Line drive. Tachman makes the play, and that will end the inning. Padres down in order. Score remains at 8 apiece. Back here at Petco Park. New inning getting started. Now the third baseman, Nick Madrigal. Out of the bullpen for the Padres, Jeremiah Estrada.
Well, I got to think he probably has a little extra in the tank facing his former team, and there's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad.
And a pitch. And a curve misses outside. I got to call NLDS Game 4 here in 2022 at Petco Park, where the Padres knocked out their rivals, the LA Dodgers. The place was just nuts the entire game. Terrific fan support. Just missed.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
And it is 2-1.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
The 2-2 now. Ground ball up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. A leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is aboard.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Go-ahead run on base. Here's Cody Bellinger. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1's the count.
All tied up here at the top of the ninth. On the ground, a second, might be two. There's one. How about that double play?
I think 4-6-3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play, but right there, very well done.
Wisdom in now, takes ball one off the plate. Estrada, 25 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2017.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
2 outs, base is empty. Next offering is in for a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And it goes just foul. The pitch. Up the middle, Kim. Over to first, and the inning is over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of the ninth we go. Top of the order, due up. We are deadlocked at 8 apiece. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Yency Almonte. He's making his 2nd appearance of the season. Now here's Sander Bogaerts now. And the pitch. Swing and a chopper. Magical. In plenty of time to first. Bogaerts retired.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
So up next, Ha-Seong Kim. And that's outside, and it's 1-0. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Adbert Alzala up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Quas getting loose as well. 1 down, base is empty. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Righty to the plate. And a swing and a miss at the slider in the dirt.
1 ball.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
2-2 the count.
And the next pitch is way outside. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the last half of inning number 9. And another ball. Manny Machado waits on deck. Kicks and deals. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. At the belt and fires. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That one is absolutely belted. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. Cut off, throw to second. Makes it to second. The winning run's in scoring position with 1 gone.
Nice at bat right there. Not just the result, but also seeing a lot of pitches. Made him really work out there on the mound. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good. Winning run in scoring position now, so a clutch AB could end this one.
Manny Machado up to the plate. Puts it in the air out towards left center. And it falls.
Waste no time there. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop-out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
First and second, 1 out. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. in there for strike one.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Ground ball right side, could be two. Over to Swanson. He turns it. Double play. And we're headed to extra innings.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they end the inning.
On to extra innings. So up now for Chicago, Dansby Swanson. Number one will take over here. Extra innings certainly had a different feel starting in 2020 with a new rule placing a runner on second to begin the inning, and that forced teams to rethink their strategy in extra frames.
Yeah, much less margin for error, and Boog, to your dismay, not much sacrifice bunting. Teams usually try for the big inning.
Certainly not that much bunting for the road team as they try and play for the big inning, but for the home team, if the road team doesn't score, you'll see the home team bunt sometimes. And he makes it up to third with one away.
The left fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
So digging in, Ian Happ, the Happ Daddy. On the ground, right side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. They put the tag on him, and that's out number 2.
The back, the catcher.
Here's Yan Gomes.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
That's in there, and that is strike one. Big swing and a miss.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
2 down, go ahead run in scoring position. Got him! Huge strikeout there.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
What now? Jump out. About to get on your barber. Shorty that's with me gon' shoot like a jumper. Rounds get the rain and go boom like a thunder. One got your name on it, calling your number. So stay in the house for like.
Back here in San Diego, we're in extras here, and here's the catcher, Luis Campusano. Almonte back to work and fouled off.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
To third, tag, got him.
Wow, that's a tough one. You kind of feel bad for the base runner right there. It's just a brutal mistake, and you can tell his teammates are a little disappointed. He's already in scoring position. He's the potential winning run. You got to be smarter than that out on the base paths.
Pat pulls it in on the run.
The left fielder, number 10.
Profar climbs in on that left side. 0 for 4. 3 flyouts and a strikeout. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Magical drifts towards it, and that's a foul ball. The 0-1. And that one pulled foul. 2 down, nobody on. And here in extra innings. Chop to first. He takes it on his own, and we're headed to the 11th. 11th inning set to get underway. At the plate, Mike Tauchman. So the Padres with a new arm on the mound, Robert Suarez. The pitch.
Number 75.
Out towards right center field. No one can get there. It falls in. It's a double. 3rd hit of the night for him.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Go ahead run on base. Miguel Amaya, the next Cub to hit. There's the strike.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
The pitch. On the ground at first. And he beats the throw. He's saved. Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Here's Nico Hoerner. Golden opportunity right here. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches.
Ground ball could be 2. Over to Kim. 1. And a run scores on the double play.
The third baseman.
It's always great when you can add a run, but in this situation with the bases loaded, double play is kind of a rally killer.
Here's Nick Madrigal.
Count 1-0.
This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. The extra innings rule placing a runner on second to begin the inning was a big move for baseball in 2020. So, Chris, how has that changed the way relievers approach these innings?
Well, I don't think it's that much different from coming in to clean up someone else's mess.
Well, plays made there, and that retires the side. A run, a hit, and a man left. Last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th. It's the Cubs 9 and the Padres 8. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Adbert Alzolay.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan more.
Now it's the DH, Matthew Batten. And here it comes.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
So the tying run at second.
Ball.
That misses. Now 1-2. And there's a ball.
2 strikes.
Ripped on a line. And that gets down into the gap. The run scores from second, and they've tied it again. In safely at second base, and that's the potential winning run with nobody out.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
And now it's going to be Jake Cronenworth. He's already homered here in this one. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
The winning run on second base. This one lifted in the air, left field. That takes care of Cronenworth. And there's one down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
So up next, Jackson Merrill.
Well, first base open. Really no reason to pitch to this hitter right here. Put him on, have the force at second first, perhaps getting inning-ending double play.
Ball.
And ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Alzolay picks over. Batten back in on a dive. Winning run at second with one away here in extra innings. Fought off foul. Man at second. On the ground, right side corner. Throws to first in time.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
Here's Xander Bogaerts. Ripped to short. Whips it across. Inning over, and it could have been worse. So a run on one hit, no errors, and a man left. On to the 12th, and up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. And the right-hander back to work. That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. Drops into the glove, and a quick out, number one.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
And next for the Cubs, Patrick Wisdom. And that one fouled off.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit. Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a hit, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat, especially when you're playing extra innings.
Swanson in the box now. Takes strike one.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Up and in, and the count is 1-1.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Two outs. Ground ball right side. Bogaerts handles the chance. Throws to first in time. And Swanson is set down. That's the third. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. So digging in now for San Diego, Ha-Seong Double. And a pitch. In there at the knees for a strike. Inside, just missed. The 1-2. That's to third. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning. And second, no outs. And the batter now, Manny Machado. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Right through there for a strike. The 0-1. That's inside. With the winning run standing at second, here deep into extra innings. To left base hit. Here comes Bogaerts around third. Here comes the throw. Save! Ball game. They walk it off.
So exciting to see a team walk it off. Not so much fun if you're on the other side, but what a great way to win. This team is celebrating, and this win is well deserved.